and we do that one, and we do that one. And hopefully everything works today. Hopefully no technical issues. Haven't played this in years. So I've played it a few times a little bit, but I've never gotten super far. Every time that I try to play it, I get super frustrated with not being able to figure out where to go next. Like, some quests make sense, and other quests I'm just like, I don't understand. It also doesn't help that I don't take the time to stop and read everything, because I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. But I always get a little confused, but we're going to try it. The entirety of America's low on vitamin D? True. I did get a prescription for a weekly dose of vitamin D to try to help with it, but I have a feeling as soon as that bottle's gone, so will my vitamin D.
Paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold for now.
How do we dispose of it?
Got invited to test Archeron. I think it's a little like an RPG, but not sure I haven't tried it. I wanted to play that game until I found out it was exclusively a PvP game, and I lost interest. What up, Tess? I believe it's PvEVP.
The spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It looks cool, though, if you're into that.
What are you?
Uh-oh. I just got a connecting to Twitch chat message.
Why have you invaded our world?
Okay, there it goes. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I should care. I don't care. My brain already was not absorbing the story, so I'm just like, all right, we're just gonna go. Been doing that a lot lately. I heard other streamers complaining about it. Look decent. You don't know what it's like yet. Yeah, like visually, it looks cool. Like gameplay wise, it looks fun. But the fact that it's like a PvP game, immediately made me lose interest. Okay, so I know that this expansion added a new class. Or mastery, sorry. What up, Quigs? It added the Berserker, which I do believe I'm going to play. What's this game? This is Grim Dawn. So it is another ARPG like Diablo. It came out in 2016, but just today they released their big expansion called the Fangs of Asterkarn, I believe.
You were take the bodies of the... You will need to...
Have I been playing Titan Quest 2? Nope. I played the first 2 updates, but then I decided I'm going to wait until it fully releases and play it all at once. Just because part 1 and 2 I liked a lot, but they felt very samey. So I want like more diverse content, and I've heard the newer parts still feel kind of samey, but I definitely really like it. So I'm excited to play it when it is fully released. You played Necro and Demon Hunter or something like that? You have an old laptop, could only play Grim Dawn. Gotcha. So I did watch a little video of tips and tricks, and one of the things they taught us was if you rotate the camera, you can grab this right here and get almost a full level right at the beginning. So, hell yeah. I wonder where that goes. So, health potion is R. Energy potion is E. That's weird. We're gonna change that immediately. Okay, codex window. We'll put that on R. Swapsies. Now tried Spiritborn, Paladin, and Warlock. Which one are you liking so far? Alright, level up! And the one thing that I did see, looking at the new mastery, which is Berserker, Werewolf. Wait. What? Did I do that wrong? Can I not? Oh, I needed to put... Oh, I see. I needed to not put... Undo. No. Just one. There we go. That's what I need. Grim Dawn 2. Apparently they're working on Grim Dawn 2, but they haven't officially announced it yet. Also, hello. Really like Warlock and Spiritborn power-wise, but aesthetically, Paladin and Warlock are better looking. It's fair. Yeah, as far as I know, Grim Dawn 2 has not officially been announced, but it's like rumored or something. I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, so we got Werewolf now. Feral Claws and Rip and Tear. Okay. So, energy cost 2, 90-degree attack arc. You swipe your foes' savage claws, cutting through their ranks, and you rip and tear through your foes in a straight line, tossing the weakest side as the fodder they are. Okay. Ooh. He's kind of big. Big and chonky. I like it. How's the multiplayer? You've been itching for a new game to try. I've never played this multiplayer. I have no idea. Generally speaking, I do tend to play these kind of games solo. But I would imagine it's fun. I know a couple of my buddies. When I used to stream, like when I first got into streaming, I played a lot of Mario Maker. And a couple of my friends from that used to always talk about playing Grim Dawn together. So I know it's a thing. But yeah, I've never tried it personally. Okay. I got it. You'll check it out? Yeah, so this game does now have, I believe, 3 expansions, and it did seem like you need to have all of them to play the newest one. But I think there is like a package to buy all of them. I think it was discounted, but I'm not sure. And I know this game does have a built-in loot filter, but I think early on I probably don't need to mess too much with that. I want to say the package is like 50 or 60 bucks for all of it. Does that include the new one that just came out? Is Grim Dawn easy like D4? So I've never made it that far. I've only ever really played through like Act 1 of the campaign. So I'm not really sure. Feel like, oh wait, I can't. So I'm using a club. You just peeked at it earlier, gotcha. You're gonna try, I think it's an ARPG, The Incredible, oh, the Van Helsing one. So I looked at that. I believe that one is single player only, but I'm not sure, but it did look really cool. Okay, so can I use an axe? I can use an axe, I cannot use a mace. Wait. Why can't I use... So I started with a one-handed mace that I could use, but I can't equip a rare one-handed mace. Oh, I don't have a physique. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. We'll keep that in my back pocket. Grim Dawn, filter.com when? There's probably already tools for that. Maybe? I don't know. Playing God of War. I got it during the Steam sale. Played D4 for 2 weeks. Got boring quick. D4, so I really like it, but I will say it does tend to, like, every season I come back for a couple weeks, and then usually I get kind of tired of it. I hope that eventually they figure out some kind of gameplay loop that, like, makes me stick around for longer each season. That is the goal. Also, if you guys didn't see it, I am now officially able to announce, that I will be going to BlizzCon as a Diablo partner, as one of their invitees, which is cool. And I'm hoping to get to live stream from the show floor, which would be pretty cool. Can you go away? So, during that weekend of September, if I go live, you'll want to tune in. How do I like Grim Dawn? I was talking about it before. I really like the game, but every time that I've played it, I end up getting really confused where to go next, so I've never made it all the way through the campaign. But from what I've played, I think it's cool. Like, I definitely see why people love it so much. It definitely has that, like, older, like, D2 feel. Like, it feels a little bit more modern than D2 did. What are they going to be showing at BlizzCon? We have no idea. And I'm sure, even if I did know, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I assume my my educated guess, I'm assuming we're going to get a Diablo 4 expansion announcement. I'm hoping for a Diablo 2 Resurrected expansion to follow up Reign of the Warlock. I'm sure we're going to get like a full reveal of World of Warcraft The Last Titan. I'm hoping for World of Warcraft Classic Plus. I'm sure we're going to get some stuff for Overwatch and for Hearthstone. There's a lot of buzz about potentially the big announcement being something StarCraft related. I don't know if that's true, but if you go back and look at their little teaser for BlizzCon that they put out last year, it did end with a voice line from StarCraft. So, I have really high hopes for Season 15 of D4. It kind of feels like this season was like an experimental season to try something new, but a little bit smaller scale, knowing that the next season's going to be dropping right after BlizzCon, so use BlizzCon to really hype up the big season. That's my guess. Hopefully I'm not wrong. When Season 15? So we don't have an official start date for it yet, but based on the Reliquary and season countdown, it's 2 days after BlizzCon, which is September 15th or 16th or whatever that Tuesday is. Couldn't get into Grim Dawn. Love Diablo. It just started PoE 2. Like, so far, PoE 2 is great. Definitely enjoy PoE 2 a lot. Switch 2 version of BlizzCon? It's possible. It's very possible. The only issue with that is that, like, it would still have to be an online-only game. But I guess there are several Switch 2 titles that are online-only, so they could do it. Would you be surprised if at BlizzCon they announced Season 15 and then say live right now? I would be pissed because I wouldn't be able to be here to play it. Last Epoch. Yeah, Last Epoch is really good. Yeah, I don't know when the next season is yet either. Last Epoch is another game that I really like, but I've been underwhelmed with their seasons as well. Any advice for PoE 2 Ranger Deadeye? I've never really played a Ranger. I know a lot of people really like it, though. I know a lot of people go like Lightning Arrow Deadeye. I am absolutely just wandering around. How do I get my mini map? It's on M. Is there not like a overlay map? Okay, so enter the cave under Burial Hill. And Burial Hill is where? Yeah, see, this is where, like, the map doesn't really help me a whole lot. Ah, Burial Hill North. Got it. Yeah, so, like, when we first started the Season 14, I looked at the Reliquary screen immediately, and it looked like it was going to be the day after BlizzCon, which is when I was going to be traveling. And I was like, oh, shit, that sucks. I'm not going to be there. But then I realized that it was actually the day after, so I will be home by then. Hey! Thank you, Jack. Thank you for the raid. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. We're just getting started here. How y'all doing? Random question, but should you get a Pepsi or Mountain Dew? Are we just talking the originals for both? I would go Mountain Dew over Pepsi, but I do like both. But I'm rocking a Baja Blast right now. Originals, yeah. Cherry Coke Zero. That sounds yummy. Welcome in, Raiders. All right, so we need to put in some points. How was your stream, Jack? Were you playing this, or are you doing something else? Corrupted blood of Cathan has taken hold of you, twisting your transformations into a ravenous abomination bent on destruction? Sure, that sounds fun. Is that not... Okay, that's just like a passive thing? Solo player online? I believe this has online. Dual wielding Berserk Werewolf? Sick. Yeah, so I'm very much a Grim Dawn noob. I've played it a little bit a few times, but every time I end up getting stuck, not knowing where to go next, and end up playing something else because something else comes out. But I've liked it every time that I've tried it. Quite squishy. Okay, okay. Why is this lit up? Oh, because I have points here. Got it. Okay. Duh. So, passive? 100% piercing damage converted to chaos. Got it. It's the game where you sold your pants mid-fight. Yes! Yes, this is the one. That was quite the moment. Yeah. I'm here to help. Core memory free? Yeah, that was a funny moment. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I do. I was clicking frantically because I wasn't expecting to get into a fight in town. So I was in town and I talked to an NPC and all of a sudden he started attacking me. And while I was fighting him, I accidentally opened up a nearby vendor. And because of where I was clicking, I accidentally vendored my pants to the vendor while I was in the fight. Yep. Yep. New expansion? Yeah. Yeah, their 1.3 expansion, Fangs of Asterkarn, released today. I see a star on the map. Is that where I'm going? What up, Bluing? How you doing? What's chicken temp supposed to be? 165? Been busy? Good busy? Bad busy? Neutral busy? You didn't trust Google AI anymore? That's valid. Procrastinating your college work. Gotcha. Kaizog, the Reanimator! This game's so good. Yeah, every time I play it, I do enjoy it. I just get lost a lot. Offhand, 66 spirit. You so don't want to do it, but it's required for teaching license? Gotcha. Better than getting lost in the sauce? You know, you're not wrong. This is gonna definitely be a very chill playthrough. But I'm hoping to stick with this until my vacation next week. Because like usually I'll play it for like a day or two and then end up getting distracted and like never end up making it through it. I want to try and push through this further. How do I get down there? Ah, I see. You prefer RPGs over other games at this point, though you still grind Warframe a lot. One of these days I need to try Warframe. I've heard people talk about it so many times. Like I want to say I played it when it first came out for like 10 minutes. But I've never really given it a chance. Okay, so I could have sold my pants there. So what does this do? The shrine is ruined and needs to be restored. Are you sure you want to place this offering? An ether crystal, and what does it do? Devotion point. That's the constellation thingy, yeah? Okay, so we're just gonna crank this up for now. And then what button is it? Oh, there. Warframe's currently your main game, ranked 26. You've been playing on and off since 2013. Dang. You have almost 1K hours in Warframe, and then went through many mains. So there's like classes and stuff in that. Like all I remember is like looking at a little bit and being like, "What is this? Like some weird parkour game?" And that's like all I remember, which doesn't sound like that's actually what it's all about. You went and looked. Your combo is Necromancer Occultist. What did I do last time I played? I don't know if I can go back and look. I know I did a Shaman last time, but I don't remember what I paired it with. What is this? Battle Surge? To a trained Berserker, there's no greater thrill than the glory of combat. As you land critical blows, you feel invigorated. Restores health per second and energy regeneration. Interesting. Voracity. Your voracious lupine hunger can only be sated by the precious vitality of your enemies. Modifies feral claws while in werewolf form. Bleeding damage over 2 seconds. Oh, bleed, crit, attack damage converted to health. That sounds good. Okay. Yeah, we'll work towards that. Almost 70 Warframes with new powers. And wait, what is a Warframe? Is that like what the classes are? Yeah, okay. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to give it a whirl. I feel like I'm losing my voice again. I guess that's what happens when you don't stream for like a week. I swear I was planning on streaming yesterday. They sent me an early copy of this game to try it, but like it activated the 1.3 update, but not the actual expansion features. So I'm just like, well, I want to play a werewolf, so I guess I'm waiting. Without getting a spoiler area. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to return to Captain John Bourbon. I wanted to go to Jack Tequila, though. Alright, what's the button for teleport? I guess just click that. There's probably a hotkey for it. Story is so peak for Warframe. So, I can't get into story for video games, like, ever. I wish I could. L? Ah. Hot slot set? That's fine. We don't need that. Maybe we will later, but for now, I'm good. We're just going to put this all into physique for now. Maybe I should hold some points back for gear. Someone banned that? Wait, who are we banning? Alright, so we're going to put these here.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Wonder why there isn't a console port? It's a smaller dev and console ports are expensive from what I understand. Oh, the streamer? My bad. I've killed a reanimator.
Creature was doing this?
You don't need to ban me. It's fine.
Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment.
We get to mingle
with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you.
Yeah. Let me in. People of Devil's Crossing do not trust you yet with their innermost needs. A respected reputation is required to access the bounty table. Okay.
Looking for a new you?
Illusionist. So is that like cosmetics? I think this is the guy I sold my pants to. Can I use this? Nope. Alright, boots. Pierce resistance, poison, and acid resistance. More armor. I guess I'll use those. Not gonna use a gun. Not gonna use that. Not gonna use that. Not gonna use... There's probably a hotkey for this, right? Yep. Shift, right click. That checks out. I'll keep that in case I decide to dual wield instead. What's the end game like? I've never made it that far, so I don't really know. I'm hoping to get there, though. Can't decide if you want to play through the new expansion with your current Kabbalist or just reroll. I'm starting fresh because I've never made it that far through the campaign, So I figure I'd just do it fresh with a new Berserker from the beginning.
Well spent. What do you want?
Sorry to bother you, but if you're heading out towards Whitemire, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Sure. I'll do that. Taking the rumor, been spreading now. Now I ain't gonna judge. I heard right. Blah 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 blah. Something about cooking. Wait, what? Okay. Endgame's like 5 dungeons and require single-use keys to enter. Interesting.
Greetings, child.
Bye,
I'm
Tess.
pleased to see that
Jurassic
the
World
tainted
Dominion?
possession
Is that a
has
new
left
one?
you. Should you require my knowledge of... I'm afraid that I troubled my
Blah,
knowledge.
blah,
I'm afraid
blah.
troubled
Story.
my knowledge. I'm afraid troubled my knowledge.
Am I just going looping through the same things? The remix. Okay. Okay, so that's to respec, yeah?
Stay strong.
Is Berserk part of the DLC? It is part of the new DLC that just came out today.
I'll keep you steady.
That is what's letting me become a werewolf.
I'll keep an eye on this.
If we're to choose between Diablo 4 or Path of Exile 2, which one do I go for?
Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really, fool? Really? Stop looking at me, Swan.
I really like both games. I play them both. Whenever there's new content, I play whatever's new.
The captain send you over?
You prefer
Provide a
D5?
service,
Same.
sir.
There are several people who are convinced that we're getting a D5 announcement at BlizzCon. I think they're nuts,
Welcome to my works.
but
You don't remember.
I guess it's
You'll be looking-
possible.
Did you bring back excellent? We have to say.
No shot? Yeah, I don't think so. Like, maybe, like, a logo reveal saying, like, now in development or something, but, like, I think we have a lot of D4 content still. Also, there was a post on the Blizzard forums today, and one of their community MVPs, like, not officially Blizzard staff, but, like, somebody who, like, they, like, designated as basically a mod for their forums, made a comment about how devs are, like, working on, like, the next expansion or two. Then he clarified, just saying, like, generally speaking, that's what devs, like, work on in the game industry. But it got me thinking, like, did he slip there? Or I don't know, it seemed kind of, Anyways. We have like 5 years before that announcement. Yeah, I don't think we'll get like a full announcement for a long, long time. I could see them potentially saying that they started development on it, but even that I think is still too early. I think we have several expansions of D4 left. They haven't confirmed any, but I would be very shocked if they just left it where we're at now and moved on. Like, they're not gonna do Diablo without Diablo, right? Level 10's when you get your second class. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna go with. What would pair well with a freaking werewolf? Also, where do I need to go? Probably whatever that is. Faldus? We got Diablo Mommy? True. Like, we got Mephisto. We have to get Bale and Diablo. Or at least Diablo. I would be surprised, though, if we get Mephisto and Diablo, but not Bale. 33 minutes in before already being lost. Oh, yeah. I will be lost forever. I'm just going to wander. I mean, I could probably read the quests, but I don't want to do that. That sounds like we know how bad I am at reading. What's up? I already talked to you, didn't I? Shit! Words are so hard. Especially when you have to, like, not only read them, but actually understand them. Yikes. I really wish I had a brain that, like, worked better. They went sploosh. Wait, who did we have in D3? Oh. I think he was saying, like, Leah in Diablo form when Diablo was female. I assume Jack was talking about Lilith. Although, I don't know. Could be wrong. But I am really curious. Assuming we're going to eventually get Diablo in Diablo 4. Like, who's going to be the host? What is Diablo going to look like? I've joked before that I would love to see Diablo, like, dig up the remains of Deckard Cain and turn into Diablo Cain or something. But, like, at the same time, like, imagine, like, Diablo Butcher. Nah, we've had too much Butcher already. All Diablo partners. I wanted to voice a cow. I'm still kind of sad that the cows... Not only did I not get to voice one, they didn't have cow sounds. The season mechanic, and we're Diablo like the Butcher season. I really hope Season 15's a banger. It's in the lore that the evils come back with time, so it doesn't even need a host. Valid. Who barfed? We're gonna save those points. Okay, so now... we'll do that. Diablo was the friends we made along the way. Nice, nice. Am I playing Shred Druid? I mean, in Diablo I am, but we're not playing Diablo today. But I'm, oddly enough, still playing a werewolf. Wirt as a host? A one-legged Diablo? Sign me up. What pit level? I've done like a 105 or 110 or something like that. I haven't pushed too hard. I never do, though. I've never been much of a pit pusher. Yeah, apparently this is my werewolf arc. Cave entrance, I guess. This isn't the one I was in, right? I think this is the Nothing Cave. I'm a furry now, apparently. Only for the month of July, though. In August, I'm going to be a scaly. Get him! Got him! Have you updated my shop yet so you can get the marathon shirt? I might have. I don't remember, to be honest. My memory is conflicted. I can't remember if I did that or not. I guess I should look at that loot that I just got, because I got quite a bit of it. Magic offhand. one-handed mace, so I could dual wield here. Oh, that's 40 and a one-hander? Why can I... Oh, wait. What do I need? Player level 12. Okay. Pierce resistance, cold resistance. Meh. We'll use that, though. Still just the hoodie and the art print? Okay. I will try to remember. Also, I might just have to make some exclusive, limited time Rizarjay merch. Can tell you more about that? I don't know. It would be something that would be available while I'm gone for BlizzCon or something. Alright, so... Sign you up. $5,000. I really hope that it cools down before BlizzCon, though, because it is sweaty. It should by September, hopefully. That was the one downside of them moving BlizzCon from its normal, what, like early November to early September. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be cooking. More than my rent? True. Although it feels like that's about what my rent costs these days. I am very much just wondering. What is that thing? Savage Totem. I need to investigate that, actually. Let's activate this guy. Nice. Do I need to click that to like activate it, or did turning it purple count? No, I don't know. I do like that you can rotate the camera in this game, although it is so disorienting to me. Although I kind of wish that you could do one of these with the camera, like so I could like almost like go behind my character's shoulder if I wanted to. That'd be kind of neat. You have 700 hours on this game, and so playing Berserker tonight? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Seems kind of strong early. Alright, what is this all about? Ooh, hello. Don't dual wield weapons though, the survivability dropped. Interesting. It's gonna be a nerf for sure, probably. Although I'm sure they've had people testing it and stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Should you get the BlizzCon bundle for D4? Do you like cosmetics? Yes. I mean, there you go. But it is like what, like $30 for like 2 cosmetics? I am curious Sometimes they do give me codes to give away for that kind of thing. They haven't told me yet if we're going to, but they might. Good night, Bluing. Take it easy. Pet looks so cute. Want to try Crucible with this class? So, how does the Crucible work? I was looking at that, but I wasn't really sure. Like, that's just like a DLC thing that's optional, right? I don't believe I have that. Can't believe how fast you went from why would I ever buy cosmetics in this game to I want that and definitely that. That can happen, for sure. For sure. You gotta catch them all. I'm still surprised that they haven't added the option to, like, gift cosmetics to your friends and stuff. Because I feel like they would sell way more if that was an option. 100 Waves in Gladiator Arena, that's Crucible? Okay. Push waves, and the further you get, the more... Okay. So it's kind of like echoing hatred in Diablo 4. Kind of, sort of.
What do you want?
I feel like the price is just high enough that not a ton of gifting would happen.
Come see what's left.
But, like, you have to assume they have quite a few whales. And those people would probably spend a lot of money. So just, like, having that as an option would be advantageous. 10 DPS. Sure. I got some extra stuff from this DLC, and a feature in Forgotten Gods was also expanded upon. Gotcha. Fun part is you can buy towers that will do magic or physical damage. Towers like almost like a tower defense? Did I just drop that on the ground? I missed. A pylon, okay. Soul's Touch, epic gloves. Blueprint Adept Boots. Salt Bag. That was my nickname in high school. Moving speed boots? Sign me up. Acid damage, poison damage, cunning. What is cunning? Bonus health. Bonus physical damage, bonus pierce damage, bonus duration damage. Spirit is magic stuff. Okay. Knife of Frostbite. At your level, you should do the quest that will give you more inventory space. How do I find that? I'm effectively a super noob to this game. Super noob. Okay, so we have a second class. There's too many options here. I could also worry about this later. Oath Keepers, Unflinching Loyalty, and Zealous Fury. Guardians of Sacred Tombs, Keeper of Faith. So many words. Can you change? You can't change the mastery, but you can respec the points, right? Go down and give the scrap to the guy at the bottom of the village. Okay. Ooh, I did use this before. That was kind of fun. Can't change mastery, but you can respec. That's what I said. Yeah, you can't change your classes, but you can change the points within them. I might have mumbled through it, though. Gets more costly with each respec? Gotcha. Okay, so this guy.
Search the ruined houses.
How much scrap do I need? 5. I have 2. Okay. Yeah, I probably mumbled it. I feel like my voice feels weak today. Probably because I haven't been speaking much the last couple days.
Put it to good use.
Yeah, everybody should get $25 skins. Absolutely. That's not where I meant to go. You have the transfer bank tabs. I remember seeing something about that in a video. Right. Do I have any points here? I do. Were-Raven. Kern mystics are known to take on the aspect of dread ravens to terrorize the enemy with their talons and ice magic. Through Mogdragon's guidance and blessing, you two can assume the form of a were-raven, gaining new bonuses and abilities for as long as the transformation persists. I don't know about that one. Got the PoE currency tab treatment? Oh, nice. Battle Surge. To a trained berserker, there's no greater thrill than the glory of combat. As you land critical blows, you feel invigorated. Or we can work towards recklessness. Sending your lupine rampage with every critical blow. 30 reduce target's defense ability for 3 seconds. 8% chance on critical attack to reduce cooldown of ribbon tear. Wild beast is most dangerous when cornered. So too is a wounded beast. As harm comes to you, it only deepens your rage. Meh. Meh. New expansion, forgot it was this week? Yeah. Energy regen because it attack drains a lot. Am I into superhero movies? Yes. Have I watched Gotham? Like 1 episode. Was not a fan. Although I heard it got a lot better. But I will be taking next Thursday off to go see Spider-Man. Is this a new update? Yes. Why do these do so much more damage? Holy moly. Holy moly. Are they significantly slower? Does it show weapon speed? Oh yeah, 1 point. Same speed. We'll try it. I just heard the news today. It seems my life is going. You're singing? I don't know what the song is though. I don't know. Can't place it. Should give it another shot. The first episode of British Slog with the show gets better over time. Maybe. Perhaps. Although I will say, nowadays I tend to get more into the superhero movies than the shows. I don't think I've watched any of the Marvel shows since She-Hulk. I don't know if there's been too many since then, but it's been a while. Oh, that song. I see. Do I want to know? Did that expansion come out today? Yep. Whitemire. Okay, was this the cave that I already did? Thinking about tanking and as a second mastery full minion. Could be fun. Oh no, this is not one I've done. Does it have anything good for the base game? This is the new mastery, the Berserker, that came out with it. So you can be a werewolf. But I will say, I'm going into this not really knowing what they added because I never really played much of the game to begin with. So this is kind of a new, new experience for me. I've played a little bit, but I've never made it very far. But it also came out with the 1.3 patch, so if you don't have the expansion, you do still get that update, which has like quality of life stuff. And it's a lot of loot. I don't like how when you go to auto sort, every time it prompts you, are you sure you want to auto sort? Like, yes, that's why I clicked the button. You're resisting wiping chat altogether right now? Oh no. As a huge super fan with 700 hours, the base game is awesome. DLC are often on sale. At least game has a makeshift loot filter. Yeah, that's the Oki? Yeah. Which is pretty basic, but that's really all you need, right? Summon what is trapped within, do it. Okay, we gotta ditch some stuff. You get ditched. You get ditched. I got too much shit already. Huh. I'm already overwhelmed in loot. Not a lot of streamers for Grim Dawn. It's cool that you're doing it. Hell yeah. I like playing new content when it comes out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know this game very well, so we're definitely just going to be winging it. Has a druid now? It has the Berserker. What up, dude? Ancient Heart. What made you decide to do a vertical stream layout? I have both. If you go to my profile, I have both versions, horizontal and vertical. But only one of them gets put into the shorts feed, so more exposure. What goes in these slots? And I assume that's another ring slot. I don't have a ring, though. I should be using these, right? Relics? Get him around level 50. Gotcha. So much later. The band Default? You heard? Oh god, I remember that name, but I don't remember what they did. Were they a one-hit wonder, or did they have a couple? Early 2000s? Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, let's go sell. That wasn't where I wanted to go either.
See anything you like?
Not using a gun. Hello, Nichols. What's up, bruh? Ether damage, energy leech, ether damage, spirit. So those are caster gloves. Meh. Those look good. I'll save that. 2 to leap. Can I use that as a werewolf? If gear has plus to a skill, and I don't have that skill, can I use it? Or do I need points in that skill to make use of that? I do good. How you do? You need at least 1 point. Got it. Okay. So it's not like Diablo 2. Form of the Beast.
See you around.
Bit bummed out, to be honest. One of the members of Steam Powered Giraffe left the band today. Which member? Like, what instrument? Did we like them? Or are they replaceable? Battle Surge seems decent. What about this stuff up here? Unleash a bolstering battle cry that reinvigorates you and your allies. Steam Powered Giraffe mentioned? Ayo, hell yeah. Kern Berserkers have honed the art of 2-weapon combat. So dual wielding. So I don't need that. Cruel Double Strike leaves your enemies bleeding out. Use your default weapon attack. Wait. I'm not ready to pick you. Nobody's replaceable. Cool thing about a band is that all the robot characters are lead singers depending on song. Wait. All the robot characters? Singers depending on song, but it was Bunny Bennett. Her bot is called... I guess I don't know enough about them. Her bot is called Rabbit. She's a founding member. Now the only remaining founder is her brother David, bot named The Spine. Interesting. Interesting.
Have you happened to find my...
Okay. I still don't have enough of the scrap. Perform as singing robots in makeup and costume. Huh. Yeah, I did not know that about them. How do I teleport out of here? Oh, okay. I thought that was just going to take me back to my portal. Got it! I guess that's what I wanted to do anyways, though. Negan, the Withered. Okay, so we do. Oh, thank you for the 39 months. Holy moly. Help Barnabas with the water pump. Okay, I do vaguely remember that. We need to find Julius the Decayed. Deliver the Slith necklaces and 100 iron bits to Torvin. So we have the necklaces. You know your devotion path is set to give you almost 600% bleed damage? That reminds me, I had devotion points, but I haven't spent them yet because I got distracted by something else. That's a lot of bleed damage. I want to be a singing automaton. That sounds dope. Phew. Okay. Ooh, better pants. Okay, so this is a lot. How the hell? Whole ass constellation? Yeah. It's pretty. Like, was it Undecember that had something very similar to this? And it's like, I like it, but like people complain about the passive tree in PoE. But like this doesn't even have lines connecting things. It's like, what the hell? Like where do I even start with this? Celestial Falcon swoops down upon your foes. So, like, if I wanted, let's say I wanted to work towards something like this, then I would figure out which one of these gives that blue thingy. So I would want to go with this one. Because affinity requirement is one of the blue thingies. And that gives one of the blue thingies. That's how I understand it, at least. Okay. So, this is piercing damage, bleeding damage, bleed, chaos. Looks much less overwhelming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that choice of words, like that combination of words, confused me. It was like, it felt like I was reading a double negative. I guess it was not at all, but that's something my brain was like, huh? But it's just like, it feels like stuff's just kind of scattered all over the place, and I'm... You switched to Twitch? Alright, sick. So I can type things here, yeah? So if I want chaos.
Moo!
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So extra acid damage, chaos damage. Acid, chaos. Chaos resist, chaos damage. Devilish flames swirl around you, incinerating as they touch. Sounds kind of cool. So we could potentially go into that. I wonder if the werewolf does any fire damage. Or we could just go straight chaos here. That's your brain all the time, switching from German to English? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Fire, chaos, defensive. You don't like what you pick, you can... Okay, you can respec these too? Okay, cool. So these require a lot of points way out here. So it seems like the closer I am, the less it takes. Vitality. So what is vitality damage? I think I'd just go this route, though, which would require this one. Okay, we'll try that. Yeah, so for this game, like, I definitely don't mind tips. Just don't go crazy backseating. But yeah, tips are definitely cool, because I don't know what I'm doing, so... So, like, telling me, like, hey, this is how things work? Cool. Telling me where to go and what to do? Less cool. Just for future record. No, you're totally good. That was just me thinking, like, thinking ahead. Also letting my mods potentially know what's cool and what's not. I am very welcome to tips. Like, that is completely cool with me. Some people don't even want to do that, but for this kind of game, I don't mind. Like, if anything, that was me encouraging it, not saying don't do it. Devotion thankfully has a search bar, which makes it... Yeah, that's what I just did. I'm like, that's so much better. Once I realized that, like, my thing turns all my piercing damage into chaos damage, I'm like, okay, let's lean into chaos damage. Perfect. You just started this game again. It's been years. You're so lost. I constantly feel lost when I play this game. Like, every time I've tried it, I've enjoyed it, but I feel lost as fuck at all times. But I'm trying to commit to it this time, at least for like a week. I would love to make it through the campaign. I need to... Yeah, I don't need push to talk. Thank you. So much better. Werewolf seems to be a pierce and bleed. Yeah. And then my passive turns pierce to chaos. Adds in a minute. True. Heckin' adds. Every now and then I switch, or I think about switching back to just running pre-rolls rather than constant ads, but like, I know pre-rolls so many people just did. So I'm constantly torn. Never stick around our channel if you get pre-rolls? Yeah. Which is the sad truth behind it. Fun part's level 50 when you get purple gear and weapon. It's so fun. Yeah, hopefully I can make it at least that far. But I swear, there was one, like, the last time I played this, there was one quest that I swear, it took me 4 hours to figure out where to go next. Like, I could not figure out where I needed to go. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. There are 2 easy purples you can get early, but keeping your mouth shut as to where, but you also can't use them till 50 anyways. Gotcha. Is this Toy Story 5? This is Toy Story 6. You know, if I was somebody who made movies, I would put out, like, number 1 in a series, and then release 3, and then release 2, just to confuse people. But also not tell them that I'm doing it. Just have, like, the third one in, like, release order, just randomly be before the sequel. Make a new Saw movie, please. I mean, they're working on one. Which was funny, because they announced that they were working on one, and then they announced that it was canceled, and then like 3 days later that they announced that like a new team was working on it. And I'm like, that's weird. What happened? Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe? Kinda. I guess they have kind of jumped all around the timeline, haven't they? Man, I'm so ready for Spider-Man. I am so ready. And the new Avengers trailer looked pretty sick. You'd release 3 greased pigs in a fancy restaurant. 1 marked as 1, 1 marked as 2, and 3rd as 4. Hell yeah. You ready to see the real Hulk? Yeah. Like, I'm just so curious where they go, like, how they handle the whole, like, nobody remembering Peter anymore. Spoilers if you haven't seen the most recent Spider-Man, but it's been a while, so I don't feel bad. Plague Lord. So much loot, man. Maybe I do need to use the loot filter. What is this illusion purging powder? What is that for? Gonna see a symbiote, Tom Holland, mark my words, even if it's just post credits. I mean, didn't they show that in one of the teasers? Thought they did. Maybe not. Enemy hero killed. To remove the look changes on your gear. Ah. So do I, like, not need that? Bye. I don't care. Have I done this cave? Is there a way to know if I've done a cave or not? Other than going in it and looking? His eyes go black, but that's just during his change. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I've done that. But yeah, so I will probably not be here next Thursday because I want to go see Spider-Man as soon as I can. And then Friday, I'm leaving for 9 days. So next Wednesday will be my last stream for a bit. Can you go too? Sure. Also, if you weren't here earlier, I did talk about how when I go to BlizzCon, which I've since announced I'm going as a Diablo invitee, I will very likely be streaming from the show floor. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely come check it out if you're around. Joe! How's it going, buddy? Thank you for the tier 3. Appreciate you. How's recovery? You doing all right? You hanging in there? Good to see you. Bow, 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 bow. How am I liking it? So far, so good. Still in pain, but getting better? Hell yeah. I mean, not the pain part, but the getting better part. You're leaving for vacation tomorrow, won't play for a few days. Gotcha. Yeah, so I will definitely be playing the very, very slow version of this game. She level 26? Nice. Yeah, I'm for all intents and purposes, I'm basically playing for the first time. I've played this game a little bit a couple times before, but every time I come back, it's been like a year and I don't remember anything. Did Arcanist Necro? Same here? Nice. Yeah, I had to go Berserker because I saw Werewolf and I'm like, sign me up. I have done Arcanist before. I don't think I've ever done Necro, though. I think I went Arcanist Shaman. And I remember that being pretty fun. Give me the loot! Want to do something you shouldn't be able to get away with. Nice. I like that. How do I still only have 2 out of 5 scrap? Where the hell do you get scrap from? This is so much loot. What the hell, game? When you return from BlizzCon, and you might return to Grim Dawn, you probably won't remember much of the game. So when I return from BlizzCon, I'll probably be playing the new Diablo 4 season. When I return from this upcoming trip, though, I might come back to Grim Dawn. I'm playing on normal. There's so many things that I don't know what they do. Honkers! Hi, Samantha. All right. For people who know this game, is that a bad idea? Should I be picking things up to sell them, or is filtering them out okay? Also, does the check mean show or hide? You remove common? Okay. Am I going to hop on PoE tomorrow for some crab totems? No. I'm planning on committing to Grim Dawn. You'd field trial around level 20. Sell the yellow until level 20. The fact that 2 people said that at the exact same time? Okay. Yeah, so normally I would play PoE, but because this is a whole ass expansion for Grim Dawn, and I've always wanted to get deeper into Grim Dawn, I'm planning on committing to Grim Dawn this time. The new PoE 1 League looks cool, but I don't know. I'm definitely more of a PoE 2 guy. I do like both though. And who knows? Maybe I'll do PoE 1 when I get back from vacation, depending on how I'm feeling about this one at that point. Yes, ass expansion, absolutely. Man, I had one of those a couple weeks ago. Don't worry about it. Doop. Doop. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know. All right, start it. He very poops? Yeah. You love the Mercenaries League, and now they're adding it as permanent mechanic. Yeah, I did see that. That is pretty cool. I like how they're doing it to where, like, it's just a temporary mercenary, unless you're playing the new Scion Ascendancy. I think that's a cool way to do it. Because people were worried it was going to be, like, too OP. That was weird? What was weird? What happened? Got him! Okay. I know I've asked before, in one of my other playthroughs, what does that symbol mean? Is that the, is that double rare? What is it? What does that mean? The screen went black? Oh, is my capture card freaking out again? Could be. Hate it when that happens. Higher rank gear, okay. Yeah, every now and then my capture card freaks out. Thought I fixed it, but I guess not. How much is this game? That's a good question. So I do believe you need the base game and the expansions, like all of the expansions, to play the new one. The definitive bundle is... okay, so the base game's 25. Ashes of Melmoth is 18. Forgotten Gods is 17. And then this one is 20, but currently 10% off. I don't think you need Crucible. I mean, I don't have it, so I guess you definitely don't. So all of that combined... I can't math. If everything's on sale, it's around 30 bucks. Okay. Does it go on sale pretty often? One per 2 months? Okay. Lore bonus.
Oh, hello, travel.
Okay. Doom, 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 doom.
Come see what's left of my wares.
That single green diamond gem icon means the item is a monster infrequent. That's right. I do remember somebody telling me about that before. Okay. Stealth, offensive ability, casting speed. Creators of Grim Dawn are the ones from Titan Quest 1, and now they started the early access Titan Quest 2. I thought Titan Quest 2 was different people. Could have sworn. Single dark green diamond is monster infrequent. 2 green diamonds is double rare. Okay. They're different, but one of the guys from Grim Dawn are... Okay, okay. Physique, defensive ability, movement speed. Yes. Bright glowing green diamond equals double rare monster infrequent. Holy moly. What's whose PoE League starter? Wait, who, what, huh? Oh, can I learn that? Is that a thing? That is a thing.
I'll give you good price.
Mine? I'm not playing it. I'm going to be playing this one. Bow, 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 bow. It's a lot of stuff. But not something I can use. Do I want to play a Little Mermaid League? I mean, if this didn't release one day before it, I absolutely would have. But I want to commit to this one this time. Very nice, good old Grim Dawn. New expansion. Yeah, new expansion dropped today.
We are the spirits of the
Schwabby!
the ancient ones.
Did I take a small few days off stream? Yes. So one of the days was doctor's appointment. One of the days was mental health. 2 of the days I was just a sleepy fucker. One tip, just the tip. Should explore every corner of the map because you get good stuff from hidden spot. Gotcha. Wasn't just your mind fucking with you? Nah. Like, full disclosure, still a sleepy fucker today. I don't know what the deal is. This week I've been super tired. Probably just the heat, but I'm like, you know what? It's expansion day. We're definitely playing.
Good use.
I still don't have the scrap that I need. Is there a good place to find the scrap? I mean, I found some like early on, so maybe I just explore this little area right out here. But yeah, hopefully I'm more consistent up until my vacation. So I should be on tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe this weekend, depending on what I have going on. I don't know yet. Mental health days are important. Yeah, that is one nice thing about not being a full-time streamer. Is like, I don't feel like I have to be on every single day. I try to be on pretty regularly, but if I need a day for me, I'm going to take a day for me. Although I generally try to post something about it. The old dumps where you farm for... The old dump. The old dump? Oh, the old dump. Got it. The mini map looks like I can go that way, but I can't go that way. Is that something you can like clear out later somehow? What's Grim Dawn? It is an ARPG, kind of like a Diablo. But it is I don't know, different. It was released in 2016, but they just dropped their 3rd expansion today. Hey, found a scrap. Works hard even behind the scenes with the loot filters and stuff. Man, so yesterday, because I was going to stream this game yesterday, they sent me an advanced key. But when I tried it, it gave me the access to like the patch, like the 1.3 patch, but not the expansion content. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to play it if I can't play the expansion stuff, because I wanted to play the new class. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to work on a guide on Diablo Filter instead. So I made this like whole deep dive of like, for returning players, like if you haven't played since Season 7, here's what's new and that kind of stuff. It took me like 4 hours to write it all up. But, say this is closer to D2 and not as complex PoE. I would agree with that. It feels kind of in between D2 and PoE for sure. You have to get back into Diablo. What character should you play? I mean, what kind of characters do you generally like playing in RPGs in general? Because I feel like that is more important than like, unless all you care about is the meta. If all you care about is the meta, probably Barbarian. They're generally the strongest. At least they have been for a long time. But I think there's a lot of good builds nowadays. So whatever you think sounds fun for you. Talk about that with a buddy today. Where can you get the guide you haven't played? So if you go to DiabloFilter.com and go to the guide section, it is the newest guide they have. The newest guide I have. I do this weird thing where I refer to my website as like a they thing. It's like as if there's more than one staff member. I mean, I guess Misha wrote a guide for me. But yeah, I always, it's like the royal they or whatever. I don't know. Not even we? Right. Yeah. I say we more, but sometimes I do catch myself saying they, and I'm like, huh. Misha's too big. I know, right? Mobalytics poached her. Traitor. Give me the address one more time. DiabloFilter.com. Like Diablo, and then like loot filter? Just Diablo filter. The barb with the new charge build, and rogue is back with infinite death traps. Wait, is there a charge build popping off? I was not aware of that. I thought everybody was doing whirlwind still. I liked playing charge barb. That shit was fun. Charge dot? Interesting. It's top in the tower, right? Like when you say dot, do you mean like bleed or? Charge it, arm. I like it. Fire? Interesting. Found it? Hell yeah. Thanks, Timmy. Thanks. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure. Timmy always teaching us new shit. You wanna come do Druid Lightning build? That's what I was playing. I was playing the Lightning Shred build. It's fun. It's real fun. So I have 3 out of my 5 scrap now. Wait, I'm in Whitemire. That's not where I need to be. I went too far. That's what happens when you wander. Chat, I need you all to answer a question for me. Right now, what color are your underwear? I need everybody to tell me. What's wrong with you, Riz? Do you need the latest expansion to do the build? Probably. But I'm not sure. Black, pizza style. Wait. Like, pizza underwear? Like, actually? Or because I'm kind of jealous. No? Oh, Psychosis is not wearing underwear? Wild. Is torn a color? Maybe. Half of us are wearing brown to hide stains? Aw, shit. Pizza prints on it? That's awesome. So, when I was been in a probes? I was very proud. All through college, I wore SpongeBob underwear. It was great. Gonna go get your groceries? Do it. Look, y'all, I'm not asking for pictures. I just want to know what color. Did I get laid in college at all? No, not even once. Uh... Before, yes. After, yes. During, not at all. Sensing a pattern? Shit. Read with topographic pattern. Fancy. Do I watch anime? I do not. Bow, 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 bow. Just walking through the same houses. I'm trying to find scrap, but I don't know where it is. But yes, yes I am. I thought I was in the old dump, but apparently I wandered too far south this time. I don't know what half those words are. I'm not Canadian enough for that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, right. I have points. Recklessness! Okay, we found the old dump. Don't get any ideas. How's the game? Been meaning to give it a try. So I've started this game several times, but I've never made it very far. But every time I play it, I enjoy it. I just get very confused. It is definitely like older to where like it doesn't hold your hands like more modern games are, like more like modern games do. And so I find myself just getting very lost, which is kind of fun, but it means that my progression is very slow. But the game itself, really cool. Okay. Apply some context clues in lore and dialogue. There definitely are, but even reading through them, I still couldn't figure it out. It's probably because I'm a big dumb idiot. That's my main assumption. I'm not finding much. The old dump doesn't seem very big. Wait. Thought I saw a health bar somewhere. Is there Am I wearing a Deadpool shirt? Yep. Sure am. Is there like a quest thingy? How is this new game is anything like another ARPG we know? So this game is 10 years old, but they just dropped a new expansion today. Scrap drops from loot piles of the ground anywhere. Okay. What if Spooderman is giant letdown? You hope we all haven't hyped it up so much that it doesn't meet our expectations? It's possible. But the fact that it's been so long since we've had a Marvel movie, and they've publicly like acknowledged that they agree that they kind of dropped the ball. Hopefully it's like a reset and it's awesome, but we'll see. But all that said, I'm pretty easy to please, so I'm sure I'll like it. What is this game? Grim Dawn. Find scrap amongst the ruins of Lower Crossing and the dumping grounds on the edge of Whitemire. Lower Crossing. Scrap can be found virtually anywhere within the ruins of human civilization. We have enough scrap, return it to Barnabas. So I can also go to Lower Crossing. Interesting. Like, sorry, not the name. Oh, as far as story, couldn't tell you. But it's an ARPG, sort of like Diablo. So I know that this was made by a lot of the team who made the original Titan Quest. And it's like a dual mastery system. So you don't pick a class, you pick two masteries and you combine them together to kind of make a customized class. Hey, I found one! Hell yeah. So we need one more. Uno mas. So we need Lower Crossing. Yeah, so I am a berserker who has the werewolf shapeshift form. The berserker is the new mastery that came out with the expansion that released today. Can use just a single mastery if you wish, but your knowledge single masteries are bad compared to two mastery builds. Yeah, for now, I'm just using the one, but I'm sure I will put points into another one eventually. I'll probably do some more research off stream though. PC only, I believe so. Generally with smaller games like these, they tend to stick to PC unless they do really, really well, and then they get a console release. So hopefully eventually it does come out on console. If you could remove one Nightmare Dungeon affix in D4, which one would it be? I gotta be honest, I don't even notice them anymore. I just blast through them and don't even pay attention. I don't think I ever went upstairs, so that's a good place to start. Maybe I did? Did I never go downstairs? I must have been up here. Curse your poor people console self. I mean, hopefully this game does really well and eventually gets a console port. Hopefully. You don't know how well Furthest Frontier did, so you think Grim Dawn is still the studio's biggest game? I've never even heard of that one. And I like to think that I'm generally pretty knowledgeable, so... Okay, was there anything down here? No, this is the same. There is no downstairs. That is the downstairs and the upstairs, because it's only one floor. Riz, you're a dummy. Give me a scrap. Dang. Oh. Found Francis's note and his gun. I've only been here like 18 times, I think. Looks good though. You always gauge on how good they are on how the werewolf looks. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Blood of the Dawnwalker looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's the game that at TwitchCon, Misha had a chat with the devs of it, and she sounded kind of hyped on it. If you read the notes, it gives XP. Yeah, I did read several of them. I guess I forgot to read that one. Good call. Good call. Also, go away. Dang it. I thought that was gonna be it. Not for sure. Pretty face you haven't seen in a while? Aw, shit. Yeah, I took a few break days. A few mental health days, and I'm just too damn tired to stream today days. We'll be back. I fucked that table up. Didn't know there was a werewolf in Grim Dawn. It just came out today with the new expansion. The Fangs of Asterkarn, or something like that. Still, yeah. Oh, yeah. Perma-tired. I feel that. All I want is this scrap, man. Maybe change the camera angle so I see more things. Aging sucks? You ain't kidding. Gotta stay strong? Hell yeah. Talked to that same person like 8 times. No! Just one scrap, please. That's all I need. You misread the notes and thought the release was supposed to be Tuesday, so set up your schedule for that to reread it was Saturday. Oh, Saturday by the Thursday release? Yeah. I gotta go back to work. You're always one of my For You... Wait, I'm always on your For You page? Nice. Hell yeah. It's because I paid him. I paid him the big bucks to be there. Wait, what? I'll take it. Smash shit, get loot. Apparently. Oh. But, speaking of Misha. Yeah. Talking so much shit. Talk about how you're a traitor. Traitor ass. Who'd you trait now? Ditching me for mobalytics? Traitor. Listen, listen. Are you, though? Until they ask you to do it for them. Bow, 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 bow. You asked them to add D to our shit in January and they didn't? Wow. Dropping the ball. Wait, what was January? Oh, right. I was like, wait, wasn't the D2R stuff in February? That makes more sense, though. Forgot about that whole thing. And I was right there, but it was like I didn't exist.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
Oh, hi, Justin. I'm pretty sure I was invisible to Mippy. I got to talk to his back. Okay, be in here. Damn it! I just need. Oh, okay. All right, fine. Wait, whose hairs? Wait, butthole hairs? Who? Mine? Are you kidding me? Give me one scrap. One scrap. Gonna have wine with dinner, but you forgot? I mean, there's no time like the present. You're zapping hairs? No. I am just wandering around forever to find one heckin' scrap. And I feel like this happens every time. I don't think I'm in the right zone anymore, though. I don't need to be in Whitemire. What am I hearing? Oh! I'll kill monsters! I haven't been doing enough of that lately. Alright, back in the dump. Give me scrap! Why can I not attack the barrel? There we go. It didn't work. Not zoned in enough? Probably. Probably. Bow, 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 bow. Finnegan's Bread. Best way to compare this to D4 Pee-wee 2 playstyle and pace-wise? I would say this feels like early level D4 pace-wise. But I don't know what it's like endgame. I would say it's faster than PoE, though. Potentially. But I can really only speak to early game. All I want is one freaking scrap. Should I check this cave? Is there a way to, like, reset an area? I don't think you can. What if you find this other scrap piece? You get, like, 1K. So, from what somebody was saying, is the reward for this is extra inventory space. Which seems worth. We're going to investigate this. Because why not? So you like very much Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, but you tried PoE and PoE 2, you can't stand it, don't know why. I mean, there's a lot going on in PoE, so I can understand it. I do enjoy them, but I enjoy them knowing I'm never going to know everything. And I just kind of roll with it while I'm having fun, and if I stop having fun, I move on. I found it! Here you go, bud.
Did you get the scrap?
Yeah.
Well, good, since I've cleared out of Venice. This key...
Whoops, didn't mean it.
Good, since I've cleared this...
That was a weird burp.
Come see what's left of my wares.
All right. Didn't sound real. It kind of got stuck in my throat, so it was like a two-parter. Kind of forced that one a bit. It kind of needed to be forced. Felt like it got stuck halfway out. Oh, that was Misha? Oh, shit. My bad. I was taking credit for Misha's burp, apparently. I ate you and you burped inside of me. That's impressive. It does sound kind of wrong. I was pretty fucking hungry earlier. I could have eaten a whole human. I just ate a shitload of nachos instead. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it.
Put it to good use.
Wait, can I use this thing yet? Nope. Okay. $400 more doll hairs. Wait, what now? Oh, to get the big bit emote? Do it! Just do it right now. What's stopping you? No big deal. Buttholes? Pardon? Your truck payment? Fair. Yeah, I'd probably prioritize that one. Why are you burning buttholes? I can't imagine that smells very good. Rizarjay 5? I will say, currently, I have 0 subathon plans. But I'm sure it'll happen someday. D2R gets an expansion. If I can get the time off work, yeah, that'd probably happen. Probably. Like, it has to be, right? It just has to be. Like, they gotta be doing something. Like, if it's not an expansion, at least another DLC. I just don't know. Like, I don't know if something like, if they did another Reign of the Warlock, like, that was cool, but I don't know if it adds enough for me. But, like, if we get, like, actual content, sign me up. I'm just so worried that if they do it, like, I know that they said, and to some degree they succeeded in trying to keep it faithful to the original D2, but they definitely made it feel a little too modern with the Warlock stuff. So I hope that if they do more content, they really nail it and get that original D2 feel. Call him? Wait, who are we calling? Oh, the dentist? Yeah, you should call the dentist. You're only talking on the phone? I used to be very much like that. I've gotten to the point now where, like, if it's like a random phone call that I don't need to make, I don't do it. But, like, if it's like a doctor or whatever, I'll do it. Although a lot of places nowadays, you can do it online. Yeah, you're like me. I would much rather talk to somebody face to face than I would pick up the phone and call them. You wouldn't mind a new class for D2R, but a whole new act. You're not sure if it would feel true to the original game. Does that make sense? And that's what I'm worried about. Like, if they take a lot of time and really focus on trying to keep it faithful to the original design of D2, or at least the Lord of Destruction vibes, like not original, but like the expansion. Like, it should feel like it would belong back in 2002. Like a little bit after the expansion came out. And maybe Reign of the Warlock was their way to kind of test it. Been trying to set up an appointment online, but their system's borked. Rude. Honestly, though, dentist is important. I didn't go for a long time, and I regretted it. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I had to get like 16 fillings in like 2 sessions. I think it was 8. I think it was 8, but it was a lot. You definitely regret it right now? Yeah. Just make it happen, man. Just make it happen. What'd I do? What'd I do? Okay. You know, they gotta do some deep cleaning. It'll feel so good afterwards, though. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, Misha. Should I tell everybody what you told me an hour and 45 minutes ago that I just noticed? You're gonna make Riz gift a sub? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Probably not? Oh, okay. What's up, KT? How you doing? That would have been pretty cool, Timmy. I would have been impressed. It's like, dang, how do you do that? Beep, 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 beep. Get him. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to stand there while it's happening. Leaving gifts in Riz's DMs is your favorite hobby? Don't die, Riz, don't die. We did it. I don't like your gifts. Just randomly found while scrolling. Nice, nice. Welcome in. Offer. Ooh, candy. Didn't want the toe picks? Wait, I must have missed those. Finn might, probably. Guys, it is too dang hot. The penguins are gonna melt. Enjoy my new inventory bag.
You look
I'm
clean
gonna-
out the- Well done.
I'm gonna use it very responsibly. Can use this now. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Blitz and shattering smash. Is there an easy way to see if I have those? Penguins melt. The data center crumble. This is not a threat, it's prediction. Aw, shit. Crispy penguins nugget. Wait, penguins nuggets. Is that their testicles? Do penguins have testicles? I don't know. Blitz. Is that something that I have? There's no search on this screen. You're not Googling. I can get leap. It's soldier class. So it'd be really nice if the tooltip said that. So what does the white color mean versus like the beige-ish color? Does the beige-ish color mean your class does have that and the gray means it doesn't? So form of the beast I do have. Form of the beast. It's got to be in the werewolf section, right? There it is. Found it. Okay. Okay. Berserkers that submit wholly to the transformation risk losing themselves to the beast within, but find that they can tap into primal strength that goes beyond their mortal limits. Bonuses active while in werewolf or were-raven form requires one to unlock. Total damage modified by 3%. 6% max attack speed, max casting speed. Chance to hit to refresh duration of Untamed Rage. And Untamed Rage is... that one. Okay. Were-raven. What did I say? I was definitely reading in a mumbly way. Again. Actually, let's get some points in that. And then... okay. Bow, 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 bow. No gun. Acid poison offensive. Blah, 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 blah. Mighty Savage Diadem. There's so much going on with the loot. He's really going for it, chat. Okay, so I probably should be using these. Is there a way to tell it to, like, automatically put certain things in there? Where'd they go? How difficult is Titan Quest gameplay-wise? The first one or the second one? Either way, the answer is pretty easy. I would say, like, on par with Diablo for the second one. For the first one, I feel like the first one was easier, but I don't remember super well. But I only played one class, one build, so maybe I picked something OP, I don't know.
Looking for a new you?
Okay. Can we wait till next weekend? What's next weekend? Besides me being on the other side of the country. Oh, Spider-Man? Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that too. As I was saying earlier, I will probably not be here next Thursday because I'm going to be going to see it as early as I can.
Good, you're back. I've
Good,
heard
you're back.
things. One of my scouts, you've proven yourself. Follow the road.
Alright. Riz not coming to visit you? No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. You won't be here Saturday? You're going to game convention? Next Saturday? Or like in 2 days? Do it, Beanhole? I mean, I could meet you somewhere like halfway. In 2 days, gotcha. I don't know if I'll be here this weekend or not. Yeah, we will see each other at BlizzCon, for sure. Unless I just ditch her and avoid her the whole time. That'd be kind of funny. I should do that. It'd be funny. Gonna watch me while I'm sleeping? Wait a second. How are you gonna get in my room? My key card? You're stealing my key card? Shit. I just like wake up in the morning and like you're on one side and Ryan's on the other side and I'm just like, what the fuck? I found some bristly fur. Detonation site, blow it up. You're a huge Funko Pop collector, so you're proud you got the Primal Kerrigan at BlizzCon. Nice. Gonna be Ryan, Misha's gonna be left out, maybe. Wouldn't be the first time. Wait, what? I really need to put cooldown on that. Bow, 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 bow. We got Demonic Tyrael as Funko at BlizzCon. Nice. That was the 2023 one? I was at that one. That was my first BlizzCon ever. Are you going this year? You toss them both out of the bed if I were you, so you have the space in my bed? Hell yeah. I'm curious, am I going to get, like... Is it just going to be a room with one bed? Or am I going to get, like... I don't know. I don't know yet. Bah, 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 bah. Misha and Ryan didn't actually get a room. They're just hoping you would have two twins. So originally, we were all going to be sharing a room. But then when Blizzard invited us, they said that they were providing a room. So I was able to cancel the one that I had. Yeah. Save me some monies. Can't go, got separated from your wife, and you have 3 kids. You have to pay her $1,000 a month, so you're keeping your lifestyle low? Damn, that's rough. Hope we're at least on the same floor? Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, we were last time. Just on the other side of the floor. So, I mean, you get to sell my... I sold my tickets to Jerry. Yeah, we were on the opposite side of the elevator. Bow, 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 bow. Didn't know you can be a werewolf? They just added it today. It is part of the new expansion. Yeah, so Jerry's going to be at BlizzCon. That's going to be wild. Like, he's gonna be a real person. I'm scared. Maybe next year. I'm curious that, like, it's been like very inconsistent how when we get BlizzCon. It was like 2019, then 2023, and then not till 2026. Hopefully, eventually, we get back to where they do them every year, or at least every other year. But I'm glad we're getting one this year. Hopefully, it's a banger. You know what's gonna get done every year? That could go a lot of ways. I don't want taxes. Sounds awful. Man, I just, like, the more things I start doing as a creator, the weirder taxes are gonna get. Like, I'm gonna have to start doing Diablo filter taxes. I don't want to do that shit. Yeah. Now I can write off even more stuff. True. I might need to hire somebody to do my taxes, though. It's gonna be complicated. Ooh, who's this? Make them do the Diablo filter taxes? Seriously. That's who the them is. Luckily, you don't have to pay taxes. Nice. Oh, it's a big spooter. The Brood Mother. If I was Canadian, you'd do my tax? Wait, why? But why, though? Because you don't... Oh, I see. So you would do it regardless. You just don't know American. I understand. When all I had was, like, a single W-2, I actually enjoy doing them because, like, it was, like, easy to do. And it usually meant I was getting money back. Although as I get older, that tends to be true less and less. Don't have income tax, disability benefits aren't taxable? Gotcha. I lost my mouse. Where the hell? Can I make my pointer bigger? Is that a thing in this game? I cranked up the UI scale as big as I can, but it doesn't seem like it applies to the cursor. It's probably just because of my resolution. Misha does your taxes? Sick. Classic cut. Wait, detailed item tooltips. Crit multipliers. Oh, disable auto sort confirmation. Yes, please. Riz, why are you making noises again? Look at those big numbers. Make some more noises. I am still alive. For now. Bum, bum, bum. Waiting for your groceries at Target? Ooh, what you getting? Anything good? Much yogurt and healthy things? Nice. So, I ordered groceries last night, and I ordered 2 things of Greek yogurt, and apparently it was out of stock. So they got me one that was the same size, but double the cost as a replacement, like of a different brand. And they didn't wait for my confirmation, they just did it. I'm like, huh. Alright, well it better be twice as good. It was a little annoying, but it was like $3, so I'm like, eh, whatever. I get to try a new brand, but like, at least let me confirm it, bitch. It was a guy. I wasn't, anyways. Probably have auto substitution. I don't. That's not a thing. Your signal died? Uh-oh. I was talking about how I ordered yogurt. And the brand that I wanted wasn't in stock, so they replaced it with a more expensive brand that was double the cost and only got me one instead of the 2 that I ordered. Anyways. I was just like, what the hell? I have to try Noosa? The hell's a Noosa? I'm not suicidal. You never handle someone doing your groceries? If you didn't have a car... You'd walk? I could walk, but carrying groceries home? Like, if I was just going for, like, 2 things, okay, sure. But... Trap door? I found a trap door, chat! What will I find? Too hot for you to walk through? Yeah, it is pretty toasty right now. It is currently 97 degrees outside. Which is actually cooler than I expected. Whatever that is in Canadian numbers. Cheese would melt before you got home? True. Got him! Why does this game want me to do math to see how much your crits are doing? Yeah, I think I might turn that off. Because it was showing the crit multipliers, and I'm just like, eh. I'm always worried I'm missing, like, hidden doors on this side. Because I did find at least one of them. This game's so good. It is pretty fun. I'm hoping to actually make it through the campaign this time. I always start, and then I never make it that far. What up, Moose? It's going good. How you doing? Bam, 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 bam. Oh. The Rift Gate is swarming with enemies. It's a long journey, but very enjoyable. Yeah, every time I've played it before, I've always enjoyed it, but I always just get so lost and confused. Here's look at this on Steam. Yeah, they just dropped an expansion today. So I figured it'd be a good time to do like a full deep dive on it. Aldenar the Undying. Clear of enemies. Alright, let's go sell.
See anything you like?
GameCube turns on? Nice. You know, GameCube's one of those consoles that I never had. I had a buddy with one, so I'd go play it at his place sometimes. Man, it is cooking in here. Summer's stupid. Whoever invented it needs to go away. I said what I said. Holy. It's a lot of damage. Streaming for over 2 hours, and now you're noticing that you don't have my music playing. Yeah, I wanted to hear the game soundtrack. Miss your good old PS2 and playing Ratchet and Clank? PS2 is so good. Like, Super Nintendo and PS2 are my goats. Summer had been fine, but data center opened this week, and now it's hot AF. Coincidence?
Have you found a rift? Good work. There have been warden.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Those Bone Crusher maces are best for low levels. This guy? Yeah, it looked real good. But I'm 5 levels too low. But yeah, it looked real good. Okay, Winds of Asterkarn. The chill in the Asterkarn Peak is legendary, but have come to call the wind of the Reaper's caress. But to the Kern, it is Amatok's breath. Their mystics have learned to channel its fury. For as long as the spell is maintained, the bitter winds of Asterkarn will assist your foes and tear flesh from bone. At 100% cast speed, Winds of Asterkarn deal damage and drain energy every 0.16 seconds, and grows in size every 0.48 seconds until it reaches maximum size. At 100% cast speed. So do I have to have 100% cast speed for this to do anything? I'm confused. Can't wait for it to be 112 in January. Holy moly. Wait, I'll need what to craft relics later? I missed that. Bone Crusher. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that. And that's just passive with my attacks. Okay. Is there a way to like lock things so I don't accidentally sell them? Put them in your bank? That'd be smart. And my bank is upstairs somewhere, yeah? Over here? Is it you?
Got something you need stashed?
Is this my bank? Now, what happened to those material things that I found before? Where do those go? What do they call them? Reagents? Where do the reagents go? I expected them to be in here, but... Also, I'm kind of curious, like, generally in RPGs, resistances are important, but I don't know how early they're important in this game. Also, is this new? Late game? Okay. Not new? Okay. Where's the door? Why are you going that way? Forgotten. Okay. So it's new to me because I just picked up all the other DLC like a week ago and I haven't played. I picked them up in preparation of this new expansion. I'm like, I'm going to go through all of it, hopefully. This is where I came from. Almost 2:30 for you. You're getting EP. All right, nerdy, take it easy. Have a good night. Is it better than Diablo 4? I'm very early game still, but I would say they're both enjoyable in different ways. This one's much more old school feeling. Diablo 4 felt too button mashy for you? Yeah, I feel like Diablo 3, Diablo 4 definitely are more arcadey. I don't know what this one feels like endgame. Right now, I'm pretty much pushing 2 buttons. But I would assume later game there's probably more button mash-ing. But I don't know. Not there yet. I have a way with words today. My brain's like, I don't know which word to put in what order. Build is fun to accomplish. Man, hard, they mean just tons of HP, same patterns. I do hope that it gets more interesting. Like, they did the whole combat evolved thing, but it didn't really change the monsters very much. It just kind of added, like, extra random bullshit we have to deal with, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully in the future we get another pass on that feels more interesting. And heck those falling swords, man. Heck those falling swords. Hello? Is anybody home? Pew, 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 pew. I hope that this werewolf isn't just like these two attacks for the entire game. I guess I could look and read what the other stuff does, but right now it feels like if it doesn't get a little more involved, it's gonna get. I guess that's where the mastery would come in. So I start spending points in another mastery, add some shit to it. What would be cool to do with this? Oh no! Bought this years ago, haven't played it yet. Yeah, I've played it a little bit a couple times, but I've never gotten deep into it. And so I'm hoping to change that this week. Now since you only have one class, it's normal, but if you had a second one, it's something, yeah. So I gotta figure out what else I want. Probably something that plays into similar stats. Reputation updated. The spy status with beasts. I wonder if they borrowed the reputation system from like World of Warcraft, because it kind of feels like that. I swear, I cannot click items anymore. I'm getting worse and worse at it. Hello, cave. It's a dangerous domain. Is it though? Is it really? So dangerous. Hellclock update, your prayers have been answered? Hell yeah. I do need to play more of that. Between my two vacations, I'll definitely have time for some variety, so maybe I squeeze it in there at some point. I'll probably play a little bit more of this. I'll play some PoE, I'll play some Hellclock, I'll play some... I don't even know. We'll figure it out. Does the patch note specifically call out the issue you've been having? Yeah, nice. You want to try the new tabletop game of StarCraft that's coming out on the 30th? Tabletop StarCraft. News to me. Interesting. So I'm guessing you're probably hoping that we get some StarCraft announcement at BlizzCon? Because that is one of the rumors. Ever the first into the fray, you leap with such ferocity that the earth shatters upon your arrival. Okay. You have Kerrigan tattooed on your hand? Nice. Yeah, I was excited when they kind of teased StarCraft by having like a StarCraft voice line at the end of the BlizzCon promo. But all the rumors are that it's going to be like an extraction shooter or something, not like an RTS game. And I was like, meh. But who knows if that's accurate. I'll try it. It's an empty house. Oh. I was like, wait, why am I attacking so weak? Oh, because I'm not a werewolf anymore. I pushed the wrong button. So what do the little eyeballs mean? Stairs down. Where? Oh. Oh. Have I missed a bunch of those? Probably. What class is this? This is the new Berserker class. Just dropped today. It's the dank cellar. I used to play this game years ago. You think about playing it again tonight? Yeah, the new expansion just dropped. And I've never played a ton of the game, but every time I do play it, I do enjoy it. So I want to try to commit to it and see how far I can get this time around. Didn't expect that to leave. Hello. Alright, so we saved that dude. Enjoy my streams of Diablo 4. You've been watching this so far? Nice. Yeah, I will definitely be back to D4 for Season 15. Possibly before that, but looking forward to seeing what they're going to be announcing at BlizzCon for D4. Malformed effigy. I do think it's kind of funny that when this game originally came out, like their whole UI had a very different design for like the health globes and stuff. And it was kind of unique for this game. And then with this expansion, they ditched it and they went Diablo style. Which is fine, but I'm kind of surprised. You'd think they would want to keep like their own identity. Pew, 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 pew. You left the house and survived? Good job. Proud of you. Ooh, who are you? Yeah, I can take you there. Oh. Alright, fine. I didn't want to help you anyways. Butt face. Enemy hero killed. Now you made me want to pick your level 85 Blade Master. Diablo 4 PoE and Last Epoch don't let you. I mean, there was kind of a Blade Master in In Last Epoch, wasn't there? I guess Spellblade. Not quite the same.
See anything you like?
Nightblade plus Soldier? Gotcha. Oh, that goes there. That's a metal. Okay. Obsidian Seal. Started playing Pal World? What's the next drug after that? I don't know. Pal World's pretty fun, though. How you doing, Josh? So, in the world of survival games, like Pal World, not quite the same. September, we have the Valheim 1.0 release. And then October, I believe, is Enshrouded. And I'm still waiting for the Light No Fire reveal. Very optimistic about that one. Curse of Burwitch. Ranged weapon, meh. One-handed axe, meh. Yeah, Light No Fire looks so good. And they've only showed the one trailer, like 3 years ago. But I'm so excited for it. Like, just give us crumbs, man. Just give us crumbs. Okay.
See you around.
You know what game I really need to go back and play more of, though? Is V Rising. Every time I play it, I really enjoy it. But I've never finished it. Biggest maps ever made. Any game mode ever made, it's going to be the biggest map ever. I mean, it's supposed to be like an entire planet. Like actual size planet. Which is a wildly ambitious goal.
Come see what's left of my
And I was there when No Man's Sky first came out, and it did not live up to its launch promises, but it did get there eventually. So hopefully they've learned from that, and when it's done, it's a banger. Okay, we're gonna go there. So, I've been learning crafting recipes.
see what's left of my
How do I use those? Speaking of which.
See you around.
Like, is that what this table is for? It's the bounty table, right? They're probably not there. How do you craft?
I'll keep your stash safe. I'll keep an eye on this.
Need to find the blacksmith. I see. So I'm learning all this stuff that I can't even use? Well, I think it is about 3 hours. It is toasty in here. I think I'm going to call it for today. But I will be back with more Grim Dawn tomorrow. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Later.